I do with this?
Stick it up on the wall.
There's no need to be offensive.
No, I meant it quite literally, actually. You just have to dry it out first, push it in the middle, and stick it up on the wall. Round the door.
Why can't you have an ordinary baby bath in the bathroom like other people?
Mother, just because Katie and I are over 40...
Oh, don't let Katie hear you say that.
It doesn't mean to say that we shouldn't try out new ideas with our baby.
By the way, have you considered calling the baby after Her Majesty? Elizabeth's such a pretty name.
Well, it's bound to be shortened to Betty, and Betty Bunting is nearly as bad as Billy Bunter.
You've got to make up your mind soon. Oh, she is lovely.
Isn't she?
Do you know, much to my surprise, I'm quite enjoying being a grandmother. It's put quite a spring in my step. I even got Anton to try a lighter rinse. Do you like it? Strawberry.
That's fine, yes. You'll have to be careful not to pour caster sugar and cream on it, though. No, I'm sorry, Mum. I do beg your pardon. I was determined to spend half an hour with you without driving you bonkers.
Christopher, you're my only son, and if you were ever in trouble, I would do anything to help. It's just holding a conversation with you I can't stand.
You've had enough to eat now.
Yes, she's quite sleepy. I'll take her upstairs and settle her down before Katie gets back from the hairdresser's. You make a cup of tea.
Now, be careful with her, Mother, won't you? Are you sure you know how to put her into her cot?
Christopher, I may be your mother, but I am a woman.
I think I'll try and work that out later. Oh, darling, I'm in here.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. Oh, Lord, you look like a poodle.
I thought you might like it.
She went straight off to sleep, bless her. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it. Katie. Very nice, dear.
Very nice. Very nice. It's absolutely ghastly. How could you do this to me?
Christopher.
Look at her. She looks like one of those women campaigning for rape.
I think you must mean against rape.
I shall never get used to it.
Then you'll just have to lump it.
Christopher, go and pour the tea. And close your mouth, dear. The wind might change, and then where would you be?
Exactly where he is now, with his foot stuck right in it.
This is a bit of a surprise, dear, at first.
But I know, it's a total change of image.
I wouldn't call it that.
No, dear? How would you call it?
A total disaster.
Christopher, I have had just about enough of this.
Well, why didn't you ask me first?
I don't need your permission to change my hairstyle.
Yes, you do, if you're going to come back looking like that.
The tea, Christopher. Oh, pay no attention to him, dear. He'll get over it.
Oh, no, don't pay any attention to him. He's only her husband.
I mean, quite a lot of the young women at the clinic have had their hair done like this.
Yeah, well, perhaps their husbands don't mind them coming home looking like Harpo Marx.
I thought, why should I look frumpy and middle-aged?
Darling, you didn't look frumpy and middle-aged. You looked soft and pretty and lovely.
Run upstairs, dear. Powder your nose. Put on some lipstick. We'll go back to my flat for a drink, and then I'll take you out to dinner.
Well, what about me?
You can babysit. You really are a fool, Christopher.
Oh, yes, I know, Mother. But you see, I just liked her the way that she was.
Yes, but Katie obviously felt the need of a change. You might at least have given the new hairstyle a chance instead of storming about like a bull in a china shop.
Yes, I suppose you're right. But honestly, Mother, I mean, what do you think of it?
Oh, quite ghastly.
Do I flatter her? I beg him answer.
So as you can see, Jerry, I'm just completely in the doghouse.
I shouldn't worry about it, mate. I'm there so often it's beginning to feel like home.
Well, I only tell her the truth.
Well, that's fatal with a woman.
Well, so it seems. Would you like another drink?
Yes, why not, thanks.
To handle a woman.
I didn't need any advice from you. But you know, Jerry, I mean, you know Katie well. She's always seemed to me that, well, she's everything that a woman should be.
Female.
Well, that's it, female.
The trouble with women, Chris, is that they're so unreasonable. I'm usually jolly good at remembering our anniversary, but damn me, this year I forgot. Just once. And for weeks, Jill went around singing, "You don't bring me flowers anymore."
You know, they expect so much from us, Jerry. And we got every day, slave away, bringing home the bacon. What do? Just stay at home, look after the kids.
Quite. Mind you, with our kids, I think I'd rather go out to work.
You know, it's jolly nice of you to come round and keep me company.
Not a bit. Besides, it's better here than at home.
Really?
Really. Matilda's learning the violin.
Well, if only she'd warned me, Jerry. If only she'd said this morning at breakfast, "I'm going to the hairdresser's today. Don't be surprised, don't be shocked when I come home if I look terrible." Well, that's probably Katie now. Probably forgotten the key and come home early. Oh, help yourself to another drink.
Oh, right.
Hello, darling.
Oh, Mr. Bunting.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry to call as late as this, but it's been the most hectic day, and you are on my way home.
Really?
May I come in?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Are you collecting for something?
No, of course not.
Oh, do you want to wash your hands?
Mr. Bunting, I am your health visitor.
Oh, how very nice. I'm very well, thank you.
Oh, I'm very glad. But I'm really far more concerned about the health of your child.
Oh, my daughter, well, she's fast asleep.
Oh. Oh, well, may I see Mrs. Bunting?
No, she's gone out for dinner.
And left you alone with the baby?
Yeah. Well, I am her father, you know.
Oh.
Won't you come through? Look, I'll lead the way.
Thank you.
Jerry?
Just having a drop more of the hard stuff.
Mr. Bunting, are you drinking?
No. Oh, well, yes, I mean, ginger ale.
Who's this, the Gestapo?
No, this is our health visitor, Mrs.
M.S.
M.S.
Miss Withelsfield.
I remember you. She used to keep coming round to our place after Power Cut was born, sticking her nose in where she wasn't wanted.
It is my duty to check the environment in which a child is going to be brought up.
It's your duty to go round and help the poor little devils who are really having a hard time instead of coming and bullying people like us.
I take it this is a friend of yours.
Guilty as charged. Father tends to be overprotective and neurotic. Here, look, give me that.
That is government property.
Yeah, but that's about me. Look at that, Jerry.
Those are confidential notes by the welfare officer of
Look,
the
I
hospital.
am not overprotective and neurotic.
Mr. Bunting, Mr.
Better be
Bunting,
quiet.
I really... Mr.
Quiet.
Bunting,
Shut up. I'm listening to my baby. Shh. A whimper. Definitely a whimper.
Loving, concerned, and sometimes a little over-anxious. Most new dads are like that if the kids are lucky. I'll show you out, shall I?
Mrs. Bunting doesn't treat me like this. She usually gives me a cup of tea.
Well, as Mrs. Bunting isn't here, you'll have to push off home and brew your own. This way.
Oh, very well then, but I'm warning you, I shall be back.
I'm sure you will. Good night. Hey, don't walk down any dark alleys. You might give someone a fright.
It's all right. It wasn't a whimper, it was just wind.
Good. The beast from 50 fathoms has just left.
Thank goodness for that. I mean, honestly, me, overprotective and neurotic. Katie's late. My goodness, she's late. Do you think she's all right?
Oh, there you go again. Worry.
Oh, yes. Anyway, she's only having dinner with my mother, and that can't be much fun.
Doesn't sound like a bundle of laughs.
You know, it's funny, you know, isn't it? You know, that men can go out on their own and have a good time, but women on their own...
Quite.
Well, yes. Have another drink. Two down here?
Hello, Chris.
Oh, hello,
It's
darling.
me, Katie.
Yes.
Is the baby all right?
Oh, yes, fine. She's fine.
Listen, now, I'm phoning from your mother's. Do you know, we went to that lovely little restaurant in Hill Street, and guess who was there?
The Pope.
No, it was Sir James and his nephew, Timothy. So we all joined up. Had great fun.
Oh, good.
And then, of course, Sir James bought a couple of bottles of champagne, and we've come back here, so I may be just a little bit late.
Late? How late?
I'm not sure. You don't mind, do you?
Mind? Oh, good heavens, no, no, no.
Are you jealous?
Jealous? Me jealous? Of course I am.
Jolly good.
Darling, look, I'm sorry I was so beastly about your hair. I'm sure I'll get used to it in time.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Katie! Oh, yes, darling. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I must go. See you soon.
Jerry, who would have thought it?
What?
How the walls like.
I'm home.
Oh, hello, darling.
No, I'll go on up.
Have you had a good time?
Lovely.
Yes, I think I've got to go out and lock up and everything.
Right.
Right. Katie?
Yes?
Katie? Oh. Would you like a cup of black coffee?
Oh, Chris. Oh. Oh, Chris. I do love you.
Jolly good.
Katie!
The hairdresser's letters. Before I went for something as far out as that, I really ought to try it out to see what I thought of it.
And what did you think of it?
Oh, quite ghastly.
And so you see, Mother, as I've been so beastly to Katie about her hair and everything, well, I thought I'd take her away for a really romantic weekend and, you know, buy her some nice things.
Oh, what's stopping you?
Money.
No, I'm sorry, Christopher. Ask me again at the end of the month.
No, I don't think you quite understand, Mother. You know those ghastly bronze figures that used to belong to Grandfather?
Yes.
Yeah.
A man with a flag doing something unspeakable with his horse.
He's bidding farewell to his fallen charger.
Oh. And a chap in a funny hat giving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to someone.
That's a Nazar saying farewell to a fallen comrade.
Oh, sorry. Well, what about them?
Well, I saw in the newspaper that a couple of bronzes like that had fetched £200 at auction. So I got them out to the attic and I took them along to Sotheby's, and they said I would get at least 150 quid for them.
Oh, what's your problem?
Well, I just wanted to ask your permission whether I could sell them. I mean, after all, they've been in the family for ages.
Oh, it doesn't say much for the family. Sell them. My bless it.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Mother. And not a word to Kate. I want it to be an absolute surprise. I want it to be, oh, really romantic.
Where are you going to take her?
Well, I haven't decided yet. I mean, somewhere out of the way. I suppose the sort of place you'd take a girlfriend to rather than a wife. The sort of love nest, you know. Yeah, that's it. A love nest. Oh, hello, Jay. Just what I was looking for. What are you drinking?
Pint of bitter, please.
Hello, Mr. Simpson. Oh, you've got dark circles under your eyes. Whatever have you been up to?
I've been lying awake thinking of you, haven't I?
Oh, you are a terror.
Well, what can I do for you?
Well, Jerry, look, you're a man of the world, aren't you?
Well, I think you could say that, yes. Cheers.
Well, you see, I'm looking for a love nest.
What?
A love nest, you know, where you can go for a weekend and then a man and a woman can, you know.
Look, mate, I know what a love nest is, but what do you want one for?
I thought it'd been fairly obvious.
You dark horse, you. Hey, this calls for another drink.
Oh, thank you.
I suppose Brighton's a bit obvious for a dirty weekend.
Oh, yes. Anyway, it's not going to be a dirty weekend. It's going to be Oh, very, very romantic.
Oh, yes, quite. Well, I'll have a think about it and let you know.
Well, thank you very much. You see, I thought of all the people that I knew, you're the one that's most likely to know of a love nest, you know, somewhere out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't want to bump into anybody that we know, do we?
I'll say you don't. Is this because of that row you had with Katie about the hair?
Oh, yes, partly. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking about it for some time. They say change is as good as a holiday, don't they?
You kill me. I mean, I'd never have... Is that what all this stuff's for?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, some of it's a bit naughty, as a matter of fact. See, Katie normally gets all her nightwear from Marks and Sparks, but this is rather different. Look here, black silk.
You haven't been taking that stuff that fortifies the over 40s, have you?
What?
Never mind.
Well, I must be going now, because Katie's taking the big round to my mother this afternoon, and I want to get back and hide all this away before she returns. But if she found it, this would ruin everything.
Ruin everything? It'd be the start of the Third World War, mate.
Oh, I don't think Katie would react like that.
Oh, come on, then you don't know women, chum.
It's just that when I tell her about it, I want it to be a complete surprise.
Oh, it will, it will.
All right, well, I'll be off then. Remember, promise, not a word to a soul.
You bet.
And if you think about anywhere for a love nest, do let me know, won't you?
There's life in the old dog yet, eh?
Oh, hello, Badger. Nice dog.
Badger. What are you drinking?
Our usual, please.
Pint of bitter, please, Mavis. How's things?
Oh, not too bad. I'm doing 3 episodes of Doctor Who.
Oh, really? What are you playing?
A swamp creature.
Good part. Many lines?
Well, not exactly lines. It's more of a gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
Well, never mind. Even Laurence Olivier had to start at the bottom.
Not of a swamp. See that we'll pay next month's mortgage on the phone bill.
Cheers.
Yes.
Hey, Badger, can I tell you something in confidence?
I haven't got BO, have I?
Of course not.
As if I had, it could explain quite a lot.
Listen, it's about Chris. Now, look, it's a secret. You're not to say a word to anyone.
Oh, trust me, old boy.
Well, it's like this.
Scylla.
Yes?
I wasn't going to tell you this, but
Well, what is it?
it's something incredible.
See, I'd never have believed it.
What?
Chris is having an affair.
What? I don't believe it.
No, it's true.
But who told you?
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Does Katie know? Did he tell you?
No, Jerry told me. It's a secret.
He doesn't want Katie to know.
Well, I'm not surprised. I can't believe it of Chris. If it had been Jerry. I mean, if it had been somebody nearer home,
What?
there'd be no surprises.
Now, that's not fair.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, we're not talking about me. Now, remember, not a word
to Katie.
No, of course not.
Mind you, I did promise not to tell. Me too. On the other hand...
Quite.
Shall I phone and tell her?
No, I will.
Poor
Katie.
Katie.
Katie, I'm back. What happened? There's been a power cut.
Dinner by candlelight. I thought it would be rather romantic. Would you like to open this?
What? Champagne?
And
Oh. Caviar.
well, actually, it's Danish lumpfish, but the thought's the same.
I haven't forgotten our anniversary, have I? Your birthday.
No,
It's not St. George's Day, is it?
no, and it's not Father's Day either. I'm just taking the advice of the women's magazines and fighting back.
What are you fighting?
Well, that is the $64,000 question, isn't it?
Is it?
Pour the champagne.
You know, you look absolutely lovely tonight. I've not seen that dress before, have I?
No, I bought it today. Ammunition.
Our premium bonds haven't come up, have they?
Can't we have a romantic evening without you searching around for a reason?
Yes, of course. It's just that, well, it's never happened like this before, has it?
No.
There. Oh. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I was going to be so sophisticated about this whole thing, and now it's... Oh, God. Well, aren't you going to say something?
Well, you shouldn't throw this stuff around, darling. I mean, it's £6 a bottle.
Is that all you have to say?
Well, I would like to know why you've thrown it at me.
Chris, I know.
You know what?
I know that you are an unfaithful, salacious, lascivious, licentious, lewd lecher.
Do you mind if I go out and come in again? I think I'm in the wrong house.
For heaven's sake! Jerry told Jill and Jill told me.
Oh, you mean about...
About your paramour.
Paramour? You mean an inamorata?
I mean your topsy, your floozy, your bit of fluff, your bit on the side. Oh, words fail me.
But it's just as well I'm shocked.
You're shocked.
Shocked!
Well, that's rich.
Do you mean to say you really thought that I was the sort of person who would take another woman away for the weekend?
Well, you did go as far as to ask Jerry to recommend a love nest.
That was for us. For us, you goose.
Oh, for us?
Yes. I mean, you said you were feeling middle-aged and frumpy, and I've been so beastly to you about your hair, so I thought I'd surprise you with a really romantic weekend.
Oh, Chris, I am sorry.
And you really thought I'd be the sort of chap who might have a mistress?
Well,
Would you like some more champagne?
I must say it did surprise me.
What do you mean, surprise you?
Well, I mean, you do hear of the most unlikely people running off.
Unlikely people? I'll have you...
Come on, kiss and make up. Mwah.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
Ah, something very special. Filet de bœuf en croûte.
If I turn the oven off, do you think it would spoil?
Yes. But what the hell?
Oh, blast.
Oh, don't answer it, eh?
Well, I better have, but whoever it is, I'll send them away very quickly.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Bunting.
You know, it's people like you who make people like us end up as one-child families.